BJP has taken strong exception to the kind of comments and allegations that have been levelled against the Election Commission of India by the Indian National Congress as well as other opposition parties. He's also slammed at what he describes as shoot and scoot politics on the part of the Congress. Now let's listen into what Rahul Gandhi had to tell the media at the time that he was detained a short while ago during those protests right outside Transport Bhavan.
वो एक्चुअली बात नहीं कर सकते हैं, रियलिटी ये है क्योंकि सच्चाई देश के सामने है और ये जो लड़ाई है ये राजनीतिक नहीं है, ये कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन की लड़ाई है, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन को बचाने की लड़ाई है, वन मैन वन वोट की लड़ाई है, इसीलिए हमें साफ प्योर वोटर लिस्ट चाहिए.
So that was Rahul Gandhi, leader of the opposition, of course, shortly before being detained. He was inside a bus along with other members of parliament and presumably, of course, he'll be taken to Parliament Street Station where he is likely to be detained. The same is the case with Priyanka Vadra among a whole host of others. Remember, this is a protest on the part of as many as 300 members of parliament belonging to the opposition, representing at least 25 political parties. They belong to both houses of parliament in the Lok Sabha as well as Rajya Sabha. What you see is Mallikarjun Kharge as well, of course being surrounded by security right now, but very close to the protest site. He made an appearance in the protest as well on the part of the opposition against the Election Commission of India. Remember that the opposition has been seeking an appointment with the Election Commission and were planning a march to the Nirvachan Sadan earlier today. Of course, that did not go ahead because the authorities claimed that there was no permission that had been sought. This is Mallikarjun Kharge as well being detained, of course being taken to a bus from where he, along with other members of parliament, will of course be taken to the Parliament Street Station for detention. You did see one other case of a woman who was inside a bus, and these visuals came through a short while ago where she fainted. And you could see Priyanka Vadra as well as other members of parliament inside that particular bus offering her water and trying to provide her with some relief. But these are visuals that you see in the center of your screens from inside the bus, where you can see Rahul Gandhi, you can see Dimple Yadav, you can also see Priyanka Vadra among others who have now been detained. Some reporters also managed to in fact get their way inside to speak to those who've been detained.
मैंने 1 मिनट रुके उनपे ले लीजिए थोड़ा आप हटेंगे तो ये लोग अंदर चले जाएंगे सारे प्लीज दोनों लीडर ऑफ अपोजिशन मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे साहब को और राहुल गांधी जी को अरेस्ट किया गया. हम पीसफुल प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे थे, इलेक्शन कमीशन से मिलने के लिए रेडी थे, लेकिन बैरिकेडिंग करके सबको अरेस्ट करके हिरासत में.
Yeah, so these are the visuals that we spoke of just a short while back, where one of the female protesters fainted at the protest site, and she was also inside the bus for a short while, and we could see Priyanka Gandhi offering her a glass of water along with other members of parliament who were present there. And what we now see is that that particular lady who fainted appears to have been escorted out of that bus, and presumably, of course, she's being taken to a treatment center somewhere nearby for further relief. She appears to be now taken to another vehicle from where she'll, of course, be taken to a hospital for further treatment. And you can see Rahul Gandhi along with other members of parliament escorting her there towards that particular vehicle from the bus that she was in. We did see these visuals a short while ago where she fainted inside the bus because obviously there was a tremendous amount of congestion there, and we could see Priyanka Gandhi among others offering her water as well. Let's in fact turn our attention to the visuals that came through a short while ago at the time that some of these MPs were being detained.
सर एक बात सर उधर वाले मुझे नहीं पता कौन है, लेकिन हम जाना चाहते हैं. सर वोट की जो बात कर रहे हैं डिक्लेयर करना चाहिए, उस पर आप क्या कहना चाहिए कि ओथ के जो बोल रहे हैं कि आप रिटर्न में लिख कर दीजिए अगर ये सारे।
मैं रिटर्न में दे चुका हूँ, एफिडेविट दे चुका हूँ। आप केवल एक जिलाधिकारी को टर्मिनेट कर दीजिए बस।
आपको सर एफआईआर लेके जाना चाहती है?
नहीं, हम क्यों लड़ाई कराओगे? तुम्हारा अब मैं जानता हूँ तुम बीजेपी के चैनल।
सर एफआईआर की
तुम्हारे मालिक को जानता मैं।
सर अखिलेश सर
हो गया
जो एफआईआर को लेकर
हो गया।
सर आप लोग जाना चाह रहे थे आगे, लेकिन आप लोग देख रहे हैं कि यहाँ पे धरना दे रहे हैं, सड़क पे बैठे हैं। इलेक्शन कमीशन ने कहा कि 30 लोगों के ग्रुप में आप लोग आ। हम तो 30 ही जाने को तैयार हैं, लेकिन ये रास्ता कहाँ खोल रहे हैं? ये तो 30 भी नहीं लेके जा रहे हैं। अच्छा। हमने तो कहा था कि आप 30 लोगों को परमिशन कर दिए, 30 लोग ले जाइए, अलग अलग दलों से अलग अलग प्रतिनिधि चले जाएंगे। लेकिन ये असल में क्या है कि लोकतंत्र के अंदर इनकी चोरी पहली बार पकड़ी गई। चुनाव आयोग की चोरी पहली बार पकड़ी गई है और ऐसी पकड़ी गई है कि उनके दस्तावेजों से वो प्रूव हो रही है। जो चीज उनके दस्तावेजों से प्रूव हो रही है, उस चोरी को ये छुपाने के लिए इधर उधर की बातें कर रहे हैं। इमरान भाई एक चीज बताइए कि जो इलेक्शन कमीशन है वो तैयार है मिलने के लिए, तो एक तरह से ये जो है आप लोगों ने एक मैसेज दिया है ज्यादा कि हर पार्टी एक साथ है एसआईआर के इशू पे। मिलिए ना, कहाँ मिलने को तैयार है? मिलिए ना, 30 लोग जाने को तैयार हैं, दीजिए परमिशन, खोलिए बैरियर।
Well, this is something that Dharmendra Pradhan had also mentioned in his press conference, the Union Minister for Education, where he said that why do members of the I.N.D.I.A Bloc need to wage this kind of a protest when the Election Commission of India had in fact agreed to meet 30 members of parliament from different opposition parties about the concerns they had. Well, this war of words and these protests have only escalated. We'll take a short break. For the time being, we'll continue our coverage on the other.